All right, so here we are, and it's Sunday. Most people do things differently. They get their haircuts done on Friday to be ready for the weekend, or even Thursdays. I do it on Sunday so I can be fresh for the week. So, with that being said, I'll be bringing you my favorite barbershop fragrance, one of my cheap favorite barbershop fragrances, and that's no other than Mont Blanc Presence. So, stay tuned. Just look at all this. It's been about 2 weeks. The beard's coming in. The curls don't even show like I thought they would. Just naps. Ugh. Let's get cleaned up, guys, so I can get into these notes. Now it's time for me to do what I love to do and what I like to do. Let's talk about these fragrances and why I like them. So, with Mont Blanc Presence, this is a great barbershop feel. First of all, you get that ginger and that bergamot and that cardamom and that cinnamon from the initial note, right? So it reminds me of Old Spice meets bubblegum new age style. It's not that old man barbershop feel where you're like, hey Grams, come here, and you're like, oh, that smells unique. No, this is more so where you smell fresh, but you smell clean and soapy at the same time and alluring. So it has that sex appeal to it too. You also get the sage, and I get the apple in it a lot. It's not woodsy, but it is warm. So it's almost a fall and winter fragrance. However, you can pull this off in the summer just because of the ginger note. That gives it like the soap feel. I mean, there is amber and tonka in here, but I don't get that sweetness. And I think that's probably why it seems so new age and bubblegumish. Is just because it does have that sweet sense to it. So it may be alluring to some, but not all. And when I mean by alluring, I mean more so where people will walk by you a couple times like, he smells clean, and soapy. There is sandalwood in the bottom note as well, which I really don't get. There is a interesting note in here called heliotrope. Now, I don't pick that up because I don't know what that is. But once I start to figure out what that is, I'm going to let you guys know. I haven't got any compliments on this, but of course I've had people linger and ask me, what are you wearing today? But nothing like, oh my God, that is so sexy. It is a cheapie. I mean, Mont Blanc does produce cheap fragrances, and I think I picked this up for $30. And actually, I blind bought this. Off a recommendation by Cuba Knows. So I just want to show it to you guys again so you can see if I didn't show it in the beginning. It's Mont Blanc Presence. Like I said, you can wear this all year long. I would advise at the initial blast, it's a cinnamon bomb. So like I said, you get a lot of spices. It's not like Spice Bomb Extreme, but in a way it is. It's just kind of calmed down. So the first 2 hours you get really, really great projection on. I mean, everyone's going to smell it, and it's going to radiate as well. But it does cause headaches. It did give me a headache, and I do think it's because of the cinnamon bomb in it. Now, when it does calm down after 2 hours, you get a softer version, which then smells like soap. Some people would say it's pencil shavings. I don't get pencil shavings. I get more so of like a spearmint for some odd reason. Like a mint. I don't know if mint's in here. I didn't think I read mint in here, but by the green, I think that's what I'm picking up. Because that it's green in a way, I pick up mint with it. Another thing as well is that the longevity is about 6 hours. So like I said, after the 2 hour mark, you probably have to do this. But you don't have to get really close to wherever you sprayed it because you can still smell it. It's a great cheapie. I spray it on after I get a haircut. So as you see, your boy had to go ahead and get cut up and he's fly. So instead of having the barber spray me with his, I don't even know what they use really. It's like an oil. And it may have alcohol in it, so that gets rid of like the razor bumps and then the shave and everything like that. But personally, I just love this more so than what they use. I wouldn't wear it on a date, even though you can maybe like freshly shaved if you want that feeling. To me, it's more so where someone's dressed up like JROTC, something like that, right? Or you see a lot of kids in uniforms, like you would pick up a kid and you would smell it on him. Like I said, it's an Old Spice feel, but it's not old man Old Spice. It's like a new version of Old Spice, in my opinion. I would definitely pick this up for a cheapie. This is great for a dumb reach. Like I said, this is when you're leaving the barbershop and you just want that scent and you're like, oh, okay, it's fresh, it's clean. And you don't have to worry about what you're wearing. So it goes with any outfit, any occasion. Like I said, it's very cheap, $30. Cuba Knows recommended this. It is one of my favorite from Mont Blanc. Now they have a lot of cheapies. This happens to be one of my favorites along with Mont Blanc Legendite, but that's a whole different animal. So yeah, go ahead and pick this up. This is my review for it. My favorite barbershop scent that I own. There's plenty of barbershop feels out there, but this is just what I like. And I think it just throws me back to my father, where I smell the Old Spice and I'm like, I can dig this. This is what I kind of want to smell like when I'm clean and when I'm fresh. So that is my review for Mont Blanc Presence. Go ahead, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what other Mont Blanc Presence, or if you own Mont Blanc Presence, or what your favorite Mont Blanc is, or even what your favorite barbershop feel is. With that being said, peacings and blessings.